Want to win a copy of LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga? I'm doing a giveaway! To enter, go follow me on Twitter, Instagram, join my Discord, and my new TikTok. I'll be announcing a giveaway on each platform in the coming weeks. Every single time we get new gameplay footage of LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, there are so many more details that showcase just how impressive this game looks. Oh my gosh, look at the detail! So with that said, welcome to another episode of 50 Insane Details, the series where I find Easter eggs, rare details, and state the obvious. Today, we're looking at the latest new LEGO Star Wars trailer. And also, at the end, please let me know if there are any details I missed that you noticed. Hey everyone, it's Andrew! Now, this might just be a cutscene. You can actually see two of Coruscant's moons as the Naboo ships head towards Coruscant. Also, this shot is a recreation of the shot from the start of Attack of the Clones, right before Padme's escort gets blown to pieces. Although, in the film, you can't actually see the moons. It's just Coruscant. This red guy here is a clone shock trooper, a playable character in the new LEGO Star Wars. These guys search for Yoda after his duel with Palpatine in the Senate building. They also appeared in the Clone Wars series. And this guy here also has a really strange reaction as Windu is running. It's like he's seen something in the sky. Or has just received Order 66 and all hell is about to break loose. This here in the background appears to be a protocol droid with blue arms. Is it C-3PO? I'm not sure. Is this a side mission about getting C-3PO his arms back to their original golden color? Really strange that he's got blue arms. I guess we're going to have to discover all this game's mysteries and secrets. There's a Kyber brick on top of this statue's staff, so you'll have to figure out how to get up there. But while I've got your attention here, can someone please tell me who these Twi'leks are? Oh wait, I found it. I looked it up. You can see these statues during Order 66 just outside the Jedi Temple as Anakin and the clones are marching in. They're the four masters who founded the Jedi Temple on Coruscant, so they decided to also erect statues of themselves. Funny Jedi, aren't they? You can have no attachments except let's put up statues of everyone we've ever known. This is BB-8 rolling around Mars's castle on Takodana after it's been attacked by the First Order. Just one example of how the environment around you will change and evolve as you play through the story. Everything will be different. This guy here walking around on Jakku is wearing an eye patch. Also, he nearly gets flattened by Rey's speeder bike. Did you notice the way Queen Amidala walks in this game? She's like one of those robot vacuum cleaners, Roomba, cleaning up the streets of Theed Naboo. Lots of different unique walking animations in this game. Over here on the right, we can see a man wearing blue fishing in the Theed River. Leave the fish alone, man. I'm sure you're rich enough living in this place. You don't need to go take some poor fishies out of the river. Come on, just let them be. On Pisana, this Aki-Aki, yes, that's what this species is called, throws his walking stick in the air and then catches it. How many random little animations are in this game? Just NPCs doing a bunch of randomness in the background. Here on Yavin 4, Pilot Luke is standing in front of what appears to be another galaxy map. Each ring, I'm assuming, represents a different ring of the galaxies. You've got the core, the mid-rim, the outer rim, and unknown regions. And it looks like this could be an actual console you can use to explore the galaxy. Like you can go up, press a button, brings up a menu, rather than bringing up your galaxy map menu. Now, I mentioned in my last video how the planets Bespin, Coruscant, Kashyyyk, Kamino, and Tatooine all being unlocked here on this screen at the same time doesn't make any sense because you need to play through each film to unlock certain planets, and these planets are all from different films. So my guess here is that all these planets were unlocked through side missions. But in the comments, some of you suggested after completing a mission, perhaps certain other planets are automatically unlocked and you're given more options as to where to explore next. For example, in Empire Strikes Back, when the rebels are escaping from Hoth, at that point in the story, you'll be able to choose where you want to go, which planet you want to flee to. Just an idea. This guy here behind Lando is an Ugnaught, same species as Quill from The Mandalorian, but this one here is probably responsible for having frozen Han Solo in carbonite. He's an evil Ugnaught. Seems to be friends with Lando though. On Achu, this Lanai has a bunch of fish he's caught. Dude, leave the poor fishies in the sea. Come on, it's their home. Also, next to him on the left, to me, these look like a few folded up B-1 battle droids, maybe? No idea why they're here. Also, while we're here, these local creatures, like I just mentioned, are called Lanai. They're birds, similar to the Porgs, but they're more like the caretakers of the island. And as far as I remember, I'm pretty sure they only appear in a deleted scene where they're all having a party. Party birds. As this Imperial shuttle comes out of light speed, there's an asteroid here with some blue markings. Perhaps perhaps you can destroy it or find a kyber brick inside a collectible something. Flying overhead on Tatooine is a T-16 Skyhopper. Same thing Luke used to fly before his Jedi days. I'm pretty sure this is confirmed as a vehicle for the game. You'll be able to fly these. Awesome. There's a girl in the background here holding a walkie-talkie. Just a random NPC or someone you can interact with? I guess we'll find out. In the nightclub on Coruscant, where you can purchase death sticks, of course.
Wanna buy some death sticks?
Of course I do. There's a kyber brick here, but it appears to be behind the speakers, and it doesn't look like you'll be able to get through these. So maybe you'll need to figure out how to turn off the speakers to collect it. As the Falcon lands on Kashyyyk, we can see a couple of AT-RTs parked around the landing zone. Looks like you'll need them to go exploring this massive hub world. It's huge. As Greedo's riding around on a speeder bike on Tatooine, way in the distance appears to be Mos Eisley. So will you actually be able to go there on foot between locations, or can you only fast travel? Is this just like a rendered background detail? Hopefully we can actually go there. This shot of Boushh is really interesting because she's holding a blaster rifle but also has a melee weapon on her back. I think this means certain characters will be able to use and carry multiple weapons. You can switch between them. Maybe depending on what button you press or what attack you do, they'll use a different weapon. This is a mouse droid wearing a stormtrooper helmet. I really hope we can play as a mouse droid. And if we can, I really hope wearing the helmet acts as a disguise to full stormtroopers and allows you to slip by unnoticed, just like in the complete saga. So at first I was like, oh wow, there's a kangaroo outline on the wall. Australia's being represented in the new Lego Star Wars. But then I was like, well, wait, no, it's a Tauntaun. Clearly this is a Tauntaun, and clearly this is where you get yourself a Tauntaun. It's somewhere through here. Also, this character on the left has no face. Ah! I find your lack of face disturbing. Confirmed. On Dagobah here, we can see a bat or some kind of flying winged creature. It looks big and it's kind of maybe a little scary. This is the greatest Lego face ever. This looks like a market storefront. Maybe you can ask this guy what he's selling and buy some food, maybe even some death sticks. Who knows? This creature here on Naboo next to Jar Jar, I think is a Picobee, small, fast-moving Reptavian. There's a kyber brick here hovering over the lake. Maybe you can only collect it with characters that can jump in water. Queen Amidala, the queen herself, is flying an N1 Naboo starfighter over Coruscant. Can you imagine the queen dressed up in all her gown, her hair, everything done up, and she's flying a ship? Also, this is our first look at Naboo Starfighter in gameplay. As soon as I unlock this ship in the game, I'm going to fly nothing else. It's my favorite. Love it. This looks like a side mission with Figrin Dan and the modal nodes. Maybe you'll help them compose a new song, get some crowds into the cantina. Who knows? By completing the side mission where you have to feed the Sarlacc pit, amazing, it looks like you'll unlock this astromech droid hovering above the Jawa's head. So the game actually tells you what you unlock before you even complete the quest. Gives you motivation to do so, I guess. This here is our first look at the missions menu in LEGO Star Wars Skywalker Saga, which will help you keep track of all side missions and quests. And it looks like this menu helps catalog everything in each location. Here on the left, this exclamation mark tab is side missions. Next one down is puzzles, then races, and I think the last one might be extras or perhaps random events. There's also a tab for mini kits and completed missions. But it's cool you'll be able to keep track of everything. To begin certain side missions in the new LEGO Star Wars, you'll need to actually talk to different species and aliens. But how are we supposed to understand what a Wampa is saying? It's just a big furry ice cave monster. While the player here is actually using a protocol droid, fluent in over 6 million forms of communication, so we hear like 1,000 times in the film. So perhaps you'll need to use one of these to unlock certain side missions, because they're the only characters that can talk to, you know, Wampas, for example. This here is our first look at what it's like to click into a planet in the galaxy map menu in the new LEGO Star Wars. You'll be able to see all the planet's locations, and you can choose where you want to go, and also see your progress with how many kyber bricks, characters, and ships you've unlocked at that location. And I think it's also important to note that the space and land locations are listed separately, so you'll be searching for collectibles in space as well as on the ground. Space is its own location, and you can see what you've done. Down on the right here is a kyber brick. On the left here is another kyber brick. Don't you just love how Django, a stormtrooper, and Torn Wei are all watching Count Dooku solve this puzzle? They're like all his buddies supporting him. Come on, Count, you can do it. Is that Princess Leia beating up a couple stormtroopers in the background here on Tatooine? Oh wow, she took a hit. Oh man. There's actually a stormtrooper helmet on the left just sitting here on the ground. Looks like you'll be able to pick these up and disguise yourself. This here is our first proper look at the ship menu in the new LEGO Star Wars. On the left are 3 tabs. The first is for all regular flyable ships. Everything from Y-Wings to B-Wings to Tantive 4. So it's starfighters and then also big ships. You can fly that as your main ship. But then the next tab tab is for capital ships. So I'm hoping you'll be able to somehow spawn them into space and go flying. You'll be able to fly the giant ship. That's not actually confirmed yet. We haven't had full confirmation on whether or not you'll be able to fly capital ships, but we know they are in the game in some capacity. And the third tab is for mini kits, which I think you'll be collecting to unlock either ship upgrades or certain ships. Oh man, they put Charybdis in the game! What? That random bounty hunter from Rise of Skywalker with the big teeth, it's probably the best thing about that film. Just kidding. It has its moments. I'll say that. Aftab Akbar is the son of Admiral Akbar, who they decided to kill in The Last Jedi for no good reason at all. Why did Akbar die? And so in Rise of Skywalker, they replaced him with a son, Aftab, just to make all the fans happy and shut up. But he's in the game. As far as I know, Mum the Hutt is the only Clone Wars character that's included in the base game of the Skywalker Saga. Mum the Hutt is basically a female Jabba the Hutt that appeared in just one episode of the Clone Wars. So why would the devs put her in the game over literally every other Clone Wars character? Give them to us now! Well, LEGO games have always had quirky features and characters, but the fact Mum is in the game gives me hope that there are a bunch more Clone Wars characters that are yet to be revealed in the Skywalker Saga. This is Zam Wessel trying to collect a Kyber brick. Another one! Don't fall off there, Zam. There's a Kyber brick all the way up here on the right. Man, that looks like a tricky one to get. These three stormtroopers in the background look like the stormtroopers investigating Greedo's death in the cantina. This is a side mission we saw a few trailers back. And number 50 is for you guys. What's one detail you noticed in this trailer or in the new LEGO Star Wars that I missed, that I haven't talked about yet? Let me know in the comments. For more details on the giveaway, follow me on all the socials. You'll be hearing more about that soon. And if you're new around here, I also have a clips channel with daily clips and memes. Come check that out. More LEGO Star Wars, you can watch one of these videos here. And thanks for watching this. My name's Andrew. I'll catch you soon.
Stay bombastic.